All right. This is my opinion on things number 13. You know the drill. No comments, no likes, no views, whatever. Yada yada yada. You know the drill already by this time. 13 episodes we're in. Today, gonna talk about Pride. And it's gonna be as a whole, like the whole Pride thing, like Pride Month, week, whatever. The flags, the people, and all that stuff. So, you might be thinking, oh, I'm gonna talk about the negatives, calling out and, flaming the community of LGBTQ for this. And that is simply not true. I wanna start off by saying that I like the idea, the concept, and the way Pride is being displayed. In my opinion, I know it's very like out of the ordinary for me to um, say something about this, even though people might say, "Oh, but when I talk to you like this from someone I talk to, um, they might go, oh, but you have been open about this before. Why are you saying it? It's something out of the ordinary now. Most people don't know it, but that's besides the point. Um, Getting back on track, I really like Pride. I myself, I I don't know what I'm gonna classify myself in, because I have a hard time figuring out what kind of side I'm on, or not in like if I'm straight or if I'm part of it or if I'm this and that. It's not about that. It's like, what am I, like, what should I call myself? Like, to make things very clear, like, I have an interest in both genders. I have dated someone who is trans. I have, um, I have no issues dating a woman, man, trans person, right? So I don't know where that puts me. Um, I've heard people say bisexual. I've heard people say pansexual. I am confused on that, so I'm gonna leave it up to the people who are more educated than me on that to tell me what I mean. What am I trying to tell? Like, what am I part of? Basically, and I have displayed to some friends and stuff, like, not very constant, but like when there's jokes around, when we're joking and stuff, um I do like say certain things that couldn't come off as like, oh, uh, he is, he's gay, he's this, he's that, but I've never displayed a flamboyant feel to myself, because I am a straight man. To be clear, I have no, and this has also to do with, uh, just because I'm interested in a person of the same sex or the same gender as me, that doesn't mean I want to transition. Um, I like the way I am. I like being a man. I like to be a. I'm aware that I am born as a male, um, and I am, I'm proud of it, right? I'm proud of it. I'm happy. I'm confident that I am a man. Uh, but there's some people who are, not feeling the same. And to that, I know it's a very hard topic for someone who is not experiencing it, but I can understand the pain and agony of wanting to be the right gender, but you're born in the wrong gender. I've heard it before, and if you're, if you are, if you have done your research and you are confident enough and you know the risks and so on, then I wouldn't stop anyone from committing. It's more of like, is the person in question ready to commit? themselves to it, or are they scared? Because I always tell people that um, when they do, or when I hear people talk about they want to do it, or I see people on the internet talk about doing it, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking to myself, okay, they want to do it. But then again, there's a lot of people on the internet that are trying to force this negative thing that, oh, Pride has done this to them, and the whole LGBT community is forcing people to change genders to appeal to them. And I've seen that, and I'm thinking like, no, that's not the case. To me, I think that Pride is more of a safe space for those who feel like, they have nowhere to go in terms of, the normal communities. Like, they get pushed out, they get harassed, they get threatened, they get like treated very badly, and then Pride comes in the equation and be like, this is a safe location. People that are like you feel safe here. You should be here. This is where you should be. And then people gravitate to that. The people who like associate themselves with Pride and LGBTQ and that stuff, and the internet is so, like, in my opinion, the internet is delusional about it, because there's a lot of people who have done either no research about any of the things they're saying, or they have done so little research that they haven't seen the bigger picture of it. And to me, it is insane that people are hating on Pride because they think it is ran by some conspiracy theory, which is not true. I think Pride has been around since dawn of humanity, in my opinion. And I know people, if they find this video, they find me saying this, they might think I am part of some conspiracy and they're trying to hunt me down and shit, but that's not true. Like, I am gonna stand by the side of Pride, saying that it is a safe space for those who need it. I don't need it, but I will still be a, I think they call it an ally, if I'm not wrong. I am an ally for Pride, okay? If I have a big community, let's say, and there's a lot of, people who are associating themselves with LGBTQ and such, sure, I want my explicit nature to be my part of me, but also I don't want the Pride community to be felt left out of my community if they so migrate, if that is the case. But for anyone who's listening to this, wondering if I am myself a supporter of Pride and everything Pride related that has to do with anything good, yes, I am a supporter of it. And there is some bad actors in the Pride community. Sadly, it's with everything. But most of the time, I only support people who have good reputation, that is, respected by others, and has not been in any controversy at all. Like, even if they're with Pride or not. Sure, there is, some people that, if I were to follow, they might do something bad here and there, but if it's just small petty things, then it's nothing. But other than that, I am on the side of, I'm supporting Pride. I respect it. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good safe zone for those who need Pride and that whole community. And also, people who use Pride to either damage it or spread a fake agenda of it, or any sort of like negative stuff about Pride to make it less safe for those who need it. I think they are pretty stupid, and they're pretty. They should just reevaluate their own life and really think, what are they doing wrong? But that's about it. My opinion about Pride, it's good. I like it. I want it to exist for longer because there's so many people who need it. Probably more than I can think of. There's probably people who want it more than I could even like imagine. And there's certain people that will ruin it, and they don't deserve to have any form of respect by anyone. Saying, but that's about Pride, and that's for it for me. Talking without breathing, or talking but then having small breaths is quite hard, but that's beside the point. So, my opinion on things number 13. Remember, no comments, no likes, no views. I don't care about that. On this channel, I talk about what I want to talk about. I talked about Pride today, and I am very, I'm on the more supporting side. People can say what the fuck they want on the internet about it. I am not gonna fall for the bait. And you shouldn't do either. And if you think something is bad with it, you should do your research. You should take a closer look into it, seeing what you can find. And if you don't want to support it, then you can fuck off because you don't need to and no one is forcing you. So until then, stay safe out there. Enjoy the day that you have. Be with friends and family and whatnot. And there's always a way to find help. And I know I have switching up my outros a lot. But as always, have a good one. I'm gonna make a new video tomorrow probably. What that will be, I don't know. But until then, I'm out of here and I will see you in the next one. So yeah, take care and I'm out. See ya.